first expression of people, not things. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what it was until much later, until the paintings came. So I don't know what the first expression was.
Yeah, it seems like it does encapsulate the work that you've been doing, like before you adopted that tagline, really.
But I think when I first started to paint the little people on the paintings is when it started to, like that phrase started to be birthed inside of me. But I think the concept, honestly, has been alive in me since, it's like in my DNA. Like my grandfather believed in people, not things. The activists that inspired us, the feminist activists, the Black activists, like Muslim activists, they believe in people, not things. They might not have worded it that way, but it's an ancient concept, so I can't say when my first expression of it was, but I remember the phrase coming to me when I started painting little raceless and genderless people on my pieces.
Wow, that's remarkable. And the barriers that you represent, do you see them as you're sort of exercising them in a way that, like you're like showing us them and hoping that we'll recognize it and change it, kind of?
So I feel like yes, but more what it is the barriers were revealed to me.
Yeah.
The barriers were revealed to me so that I could translate. So really what they are, so when you're looking at them face front, they're two-dimensional, almost caveman-like drawings of like reminiscent of when you look at an old caveman drawing and there's like an extraterrestrial in the background somewhere in the drawing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's almost like the lens of which we're looking at it are the lens of the jinn, and the jinn look at us the way we look at ants.
Right.
So when you see a bunch of ants walking and doing their thing and building their hills, you don't look at that ant and say, that's a black ant, that's a trans ant, that's a gay ant. You just don't do that. You're just like, they're ants and this is what they're doing. Yeah. So the way that the jinn look at us, and jinn to me are like extraterrestrials, they gifted me their lens to show that they're confused when they see humans killing each other or interacting with each other based on these certain barriers that they can't see.
Right.
So they don't see white, black, trans, all these. They just see humans interacting with humans, humans killing humans, humans loving humans.
Yeah.
And the barriers are actually invisible to us. So like when I was painting the barriers, I was trying to figure out what were the barriers between myself and my opposition.
Yeah.
People who were opposing what I was standing for, coming after me because of my fighting white supremacist ideology and Confederate ideology. So I couldn't see those barriers. So the jinn helped me by revealing those barriers to me. Right. So that then I can understand how to overcome those barriers.
Wow.
And one of the barriers being the internet, the other barriers being the ism, the racisms, the sexisms, the homophobia, all of those things. So they showed me the barriers so that I could know what to do next and what to do with my platform and what message I wanted to give.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what the barriers are. These are actually ledges on this one. I'm like using this as an example,
but
like
great.
Hopefully the viewers will, I'm gonna put some of the paintings online.
Definitely. We'll show the art.
Okay, sounds good.
Talking about.